Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia. Somebody added it 5 minutes ago.
All.
Hey, where are we at?
So we're at the Knight School of Business. It's so it just opened up this year. It's our brand new business school. Essentially, there was really nothing wrong with our old business school. It was right on top of this location right here. But I think we were ranked number 2 with the old business school. It was
I gotta walk back to get the whole shot.
It's pretty hard to encapsulate it all, especially when you go inside. There's a lot more in there.
I gotta keep walking. Gotta keep going. And there's like courtyards and different levels, and it's...
Yeah, you should see it on the other. So this actually wraps all the way around, and then there's an inner courtyard with a kind of like a cafeteria where we kind of eat every now and then now.
Okay.
So like I was saying before, in the old rankings, Stanford was number 2. Harvard was 1, then it was Stanford, and then I think MIT, Northwestern, and Wharton.
Penn?
Penn, yeah. But apparently that wasn't good enough for Stanford, so they tore down the old business school and built this $360 million project right on top of it. It took about 2.5, 3 years, but they just finished it this year. Actually still putting on some of the finishing touches, if you can see like some of the landscape.
And I was gonna say, are you on a golf green right now? I think you might be.
Well, the grass is kind of green out here. But they just released the new business school rankings, 2012, and Stanford was number 1. So
okay.
I think that did the trick. But actually, so it's called the Knight Business School. The naming rights were given to Phil Knight, who's the founder of Nike. A lot of people think of him as an Oregon guy, and he is. He did his undergrad at Oregon, but he got his MBA at Stanford. He went to Stanford Business School, so he donated, I want to say, 110 million of the $360 million, and got the naming rights here.
Okay, and it is like almost literally like, I don't even know where to go.
Yeah.
Your room is right there, right across the street, directly.
Well, that's the building right
that's
there.
yours.
Yeah. So we're right across the street from there. Like I said, we our coaches, we eat together in a cafeteria in the building that we work in, or we come across here now and eat lunch pretty much every day. You're kind of lazy, you don't bring your own lunch.
Alex, what are your degrees in?
I did my undergrad in accounting and did my master's degree in sports management.
Okay, what's your degrees in?
So I majored in psychology and minored in political science. We talked about this before.
Yes,
I thought I wanted to go to law school before I realized that I really wanted to be a wrestling coach.
Okay. So there's multiple, it's almost like a campus.
Yeah.
The Knight School of Business is almost like a campus.
It's kind of cool. I've talked to some people who've gone to classes in here, and they say like there are some lecture rooms where everyone's kind of seated around in like an auditorium, and then there's a stage where the lecturer will be presenting on a whiteboard, and then the stage will rotate and a new lecturer will be there with a whiteboard and our PowerPoint and everything already ready to go. So there's no like lag time.
So is this a part of it? This round?
Yeah, so that's actually where that's kind of the cafeteria. There's a food court kind of in there.
Okay.
We kind of come out here and eat every now and then.
Okay, so everything's got different names, but it's always it's the Knight Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
The address is 645 Knight Way.
Okay, so there's more cafes. I mean, how much more of it goes? Can we walk into that part? That courtyard part?
It just goes down all the way to the end there. Kind of wraps around.
These buildings too?
Everything. This is all it.
And there's Hoover Tower.
Right across the way. Yeah, and they're actually cleaning the top of it, so you see some scaffolding up there.
Gotcha. Well, let's walk into here. I guess you see what it takes to have the #1 business school. Build a bunch of buildings.
Yeah.
State-of-the-art buildings too. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, that is sweet. Oh man. Once again, it doesn't take much. Simple minds, you know.
Yeah.
Simple mind. Well, this one at least. Oh, here we go. Ways to change.
Ways to change.
Where are we starting? Where do we go? Oh, okay. Pretty sweet. Guess if you want to do business, this is where you should probably come.
Yeah. This courtyard with greenery and the palm trees. You know, there could be worse places to study.
That's true. I don't know how I could concentrate here.
I think this is like the faculty area. Actually, one of the business school professors was an ex-wrestler. He's kind of a good friend of the program, and he, when they built the new business school here, he asked that his office face the street out there. So he's out on that end of the building so that every day he can look across the street and see the wrestling facility.
Nice. Wow. And it's 300 days of sun a year?
Yeah, something like that. You know, we have our bad days, but they're not that bad.
Yeah. This isn't bad at all. When I've been here for the last 3 Augusts, and this is the first time that this has been like a mound of dirt for the last couple.
Well, yeah, like I said, so the last 2 years you were here, they were actually building this, and they just opened it up this last spring. So it's only been open about 4 or 5 months now.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I got some guys to go catch at a open mat, all right?
Let's check it out.
All right.